Hey guys, you're here with myself, Mike Parry, on Lucky Live TV at the International Music Summit here in Ibiza, and I'm sitting here with Eddie Dean, the owner and promoter of Pacha New York. How you going, Eddie?
Very, very good. Glad to be here as always. Ibiza.
Yeah, cool. You had a good time so far?
Unbelievable, productive couple days. Everybody, it's like the Dance Music Hall of Fame at this hotel. Everybody's here. It's a great event. I attend every year. Look forward to it every year.
Yep.
It's getting better every year, and this year in particular, I mean, just so many great things. Pete Tong's 20-year anniversary the other night at Leo, the new Pacha restaurant was an unbelievable moment. Just sitting there, it was so surreal, with just so many key, influential people in dance, all in one room. It was just great to be a part of it.
Awesome, good stuff. What's been your favorite moment so far?
Well, I'd have to say that,
Yep.
but last night David Guetta's Fuck Me I'm Famous, grand opening, and I stopped by there to have one cocktail.
Oh yeah.
Let's put it this way, I'm glad that my panel was at 3 o'clock this year and not 11 o'clock in the morning like last year.
So you had an all-nighter, did you?
Of course, that tends to happen here in Ibiza.
Nothing wrong. Now, so you actually are the owner of Pacha New York. What brought that on? How'd you get into that?
Well, I've been in nightlife for 20 years in New York City,
Yep.
and everything from a little Irish pub to a tiki vibe lounge I did. I did a small club, and that was at a stage in my life where I had to make a decision. Either I was going to get out, I was really considering moving on to a different career in real estate,
Yep.
or if I was going to stay in. I felt, I wanted to go big, and there was an opportunity to take over a vacant nightclub. And, at that time, 6 years ago, there was a lot of competition, a lot of big clubs in New York, and I knew that I really needed something to come right out of the blocks right away. They're going to really grab people's attention. I looked around for brands, and, I was actually first turned on to space. I knew a little bit more about space, and then doing my due diligence, I came across Pacha. And it's funny, when I first went to their site, I saw they had hotels and restaurants and all these clubs. I thought, who are these guys? I never heard of them. It was amazing. Once I did a little more research on that, I really fell in love with the concept and the idea and the history. And Eric Murillo, who is one of my partners in New York, was a resident here.
Yeah.
So, it really came pretty easy. And then, we made the deal with the family. Had to come over and meet the Father and the Sons, and the Holy Ghost, everybody, and actually come meet them in person.
Cool.
And that was my first trip here in June of '04. Actually, it's about my 7-year anniversary. It was Memorial Day weekend, so this is my 7-year anniversary of coming to Ibiza.
Good times.
And love it more and more every time.
Awesome. How was that, meeting the Pacha family?
Great, they are a wonderful, wonderful family. They've done a lot for this island, as anyone has been here knows. They've built unquestionably the biggest nightclub brand in the world. I mean, I'm not even sure if there's a close second. I don't even know what it would be. There's other clubs that have been around that have different aspects to it. But the entire package between the magazine, the hotel, the record sales, it's. I don't know if there's anyone close. They've done a great job with that, and now they've just added Leo. They bought the El Divino, and it's one of the most spectacular venues I've ever seen. We went there last night to check it out, and the view. I really can't wait to get back here in August and just see how great that's going to do. It's going to be great.
So what are you coming back for in August?
Well, we come back every year in August. We do a Pacha New York party here with Eric Murillo at Pacha. This year's a little special because we'll be celebrating our 5-year anniversary of Pacha New York.
Right.
And we bring a few of our resident DJs to come play along with Eric. And it's gotten bigger and bigger every year.
Yeah.
Many more people in America are aware of Pacha now. They're aware of Ibiza. And, you just see the numbers every year growing of people from New York, LA, Vegas. And the first week of August has become sort of the unofficial week for the States, I think. The last 2 years, we're just getting, everyone's sort of focusing on that week. So it's like being home, walking around the club, you see recognized guys back home.
Good sounds like a boys' weekend away. Almost,
Yeah.
Now that's around about my birthday. Do you think we could tie something in?
That's it. I think you get your little bottle of champagne there to celebrate.
Nothing wrong. Now, obviously, look, running Pacha can't be easy. What do you feel is some of your biggest challenges that you face running such a big brand?
Well, that's just it. I mean, you can call it anything you want, but running a big nightclub has got lots of challenges. There's just many things go into a successful nightclub, just like any business. But in New York City, you have so many levels of government you have to deal with, and the different authorities you have to deal with. It's running a nightclub is you'd be surprised how little I actually spend on running my nightclub versus the politics and sort of like the cajoling with neighbors and politicians, and just really educating them. A lot of people don't understand nightclubs. We're in this world where we're always with people that get it and understand, but our world is small compared to the world. And I find myself sort of educating even the police about different aspects and things. And we've built a very good relationship in New York City over the last 6 years. We act on what we say. We keep our word, and I think we've built some trust, and that's very, very important to be able to do that. When you're relying on so many people, from security guards to bathroom attendants, manager, the human element, things go wrong, people make mistakes. You can't fire everybody. I think I've become patient over the years. You might want to ask some of my staff that question, but I think I've come a long way, and in that area. And we built a great team. I couldn't do it myself. And our team has been together for quite some time now. So I think the next move is another Pacha.
Awesome. Good on you. Well, that's pretty impressive. I'm impressed. And tell me, in terms of running Pacha, what's been your biggest highlight?
Highlight? Yeah. Well, there's been a lot. In 5 years, we've had some monumental moments at the club. But the one that I'm really, really most proud of is our 5-year anniversary we just did back in December. We had about 20 or so people from the Pacha family come over here from Ibiza, and we hosted them for 3 days. And for them to come back, after, pretty much most of them hadn't been there since the grand opening, and for them to come and see how the club has grown and evolved, and the reaction from the fans and the clubbers to the venue, I was really, it was just a proud moment for me and our entire staff who worked so hard on it, and that to me has been the greatest highlight.
Fantastic, Eddie. Well, that must have been really awesome for you. And 2 last questions before you go, 2 little funny ones. What's your favorite thing about Ibiza, Eddie?
Restaurants.
Restaurants, yeah.
Restaurants.
Damn good food, right?
I'm telling you, I should get paid by the Ibiza government to promote the restaurants here. The first couple of years I came, I would stay at El Hotel, I would go to the club, I would be there all night, I would come back and I'd walk in and have a Burger King, I just didn't know what to do. But the last couple of years, I also think that the restaurants have grown with the island over the last couple of years, and there's some great operators. What's going on down in Playa del Bosta right now is fabulous with the beach clubs, and, having lunch last year, I went with Danny Whittle and his wife and their baby. We went down to the Sands, and we just had like this great lunch. The vibe, the staff was so wonderful there, and I ran into the owner Jason the other day, and I said, you remember I had that great sandwich? I came back the next day. It was so good. I came back the next day to have lunch again, and we had a good laugh about that. But just the restaurants at night we go to with Hugo and I, Ergel, we try to go out as much as possible when I'm here, and it's everything from Italian food, wonderful food, to the local Spanish foods. Yeah. Fabulous. So
cool. Well, there you go. Favorite thing about Ibiza is the restaurants. And lastly, you're on Lucky Life TV.
Yes.
Eddie, what's the luckiest thing that's ever happened to you?
My wife.
Awesome. Danny's answer too. What's your wife's name?
My wife is Kim. She is just amazing, and behind every successful man is a great woman, and it's a cliche, but she has just been so strong and so supportive over the years, and has picked me up. Things don't always go great, in business, and she's always there to pick me up, and she's an amazing mother. Does a great job. Sometimes it's a thankless task, but she doesn't want to. I wish she'd be here right now, except for the fact that she kids are in school, and you know, she doesn't want to impose on anyone to look after them. So, you know, but she comes with, I guess I bring the whole family.
Awesome.
So we'll all be back, and we actually stay with Danny and Sally at their home.
Awesome.
So that's a great special moment as well. We love them, and they're so great to us. That's we're really looking forward to that again.
Fantastic. Well, hopefully we can meet up with you and meet the lovely Kim. That's made you so lucky. Good stuff. Well, Eddie, fantastic to meet you. All the best with Pacha New York, and we'll see you in August for the 5-year reunion.
That's right.
Good times.
Yes, it'll be your 3-month anniversary, right?
Yeah. Take care. Good to see you.
Good luck.
Cheers, guys. Bye.